Sakura, what do you see when you look down at that intersection?
Traffic, Professor. Lots and lots of traffic. It never seems to stop, does it? But I've been hearing about these new AI systems controlling signals. Is Japan really using artificial intelligence to fight congestion?
Indeed we are. Tokyo has 378 major congestion points, second only to Aichi Prefecture. With 16,000 traffic signals across the city, 8,000 of them controlled by the Metropolitan Police Department's Traffic Management Center, manual control became impossible.
So they turned to AI? How does that actually work?
The traditional system relied on traffic sensors and human operators manually adjusting signal timing. When congestion was detected, staff would extend green lights by a few seconds. But this required constant human monitoring and was too slow to prevent buildup.
That sounds incredibly labor-intensive.
Exactly. Starting in 2023, the police launched full-scale trials where AI learns from historical traffic patterns and congestion data, then automatically controls signals. Last year, AI predicted congestion at 10 intersections and detected incidents like accidents or construction at 18 locations, adjusting signals autonomously. The results showed measurable improvements in congestion severity.
Measurable improvements? That's impressive for a pilot program. But Professor, I imagine this frees up human operators for other tasks?
Precisely, Sakura. As one police official noted, widespread AI automation allows staff to concentrate on sudden, unpredictable congestion caused by accidents. It's about optimal resource allocation. And this isn't just Tokyo. Tochigi Prefecture, a major automotive manufacturing hub with Honda, Nissan, and Isuzu factories, has its own innovative approach.
Oh, I know Tochigi. They have that new LRT system, right? The light rail that opened in 2023?
Your homework is paying off. The Haga Utsunomiya LRT, or Light Line. While it promised to reduce congestion, there was a catch. The roads where LRT runs lost vehicle lanes. During construction and after opening, surrounding roads faced severe congestion risks.
So they created a solution that could have made the problem worse? That must have worried businesses.
Absolutely. This is where AI image analysis entered the picture. Tochigi conducted trials using AI to analyze traffic conditions in real time and guide drivers to alternate routes via electronic message boards. The result? Traffic volume became more balanced across parallel roads, and severe congestion never materialized even after the trial ended.
That's clever, using AI not to control traffic directly, but to inform driver decisions. It's almost psychological?
You're touching on something important, Sakura. Traffic management increasingly combines technology with human behavior. Consider the bigger picture. Autonomous driving technology. It's moving from being an aspiration to becoming a necessity for solving labor shortages in logistics, congestion, and traffic accidents.
Autonomous vehicles as a congestion solution? I always thought of them as, well, luxury items for tech enthusiasts.
That's the current perception. About 300,000 people search for information on autonomous driving, roughly 1/3 of those interested in driving generally. About 80% are male, concentrated in their 20s to 40s. But the adoption curve tells an interesting story. It begins with status-conscious early adopters, then spreads to those anxious about driving, people worried about accidents, driving after drinking, or operating vehicles when unwell. Eventually, it becomes standard in all vehicles.
So we're still in the early phase. But, Professor, what about large facilities? I've heard that new theme parks or factories can create terrible traffic nightmares.
An excellent transition, Sakura. Let me tell you about 3 cases that reveal how businesses approach this challenge. In Okinawa, the Jangria theme park opened in July 2025. They anticipated congestion and worked with prefectural and national authorities on comprehensive measures.
What kind of measures?
Prefectural Route 84, connecting Nago City with Jangria and the Churaomi Aquarium, saw lane expansion at the busiest 3-way intersection, adding a dedicated right turn lane. But here's the clever part. Instead of building massive parking at the park, just 1,126 spaces, they created distributed parking at 5 or more locations in Nago City, with roughly 800 additional spaces connected by shuttle buses.
They spread the traffic impact across multiple areas rather than concentrating it. That's thinking like a logistics network.
Exactly. Now contrast that with Nagano Prefecture's Suwa City, where the prefecture's largest AEON mall opened in October 2025. They anticipated 7.5 to 8 million visitors annually, mostly arriving by car. The city invested over 5 billion yen since 2019 to build 5.4 kilometers of new roads around the site.
5 billion yen! That's a massive infrastructure investment. Was it worth it?
From a business perspective, severe congestion would damage both the mall's success and the region's economy. They also installed detour signs citywide and coordinated with prefectural police to adjust signal cycles. It's comprehensive planning.
Professor, these cases show companies and governments working together. Is that always smooth?
Not always, Sakura. Consider TSMC's Kumamoto semiconductor factory. When planning their second facility, local concerns about congestion and groundwater protection were intense. TSMC had previously abandoned a factory project in Taiwan due to local opposition. So, in Kumamoto, they devoted significant explanation time to environmental considerations and traffic countermeasures.
They learned from failure. What did they promise?
JASM, the operating company, committed to operating company shuttle buses to reduce vehicle numbers. For the second factory, they held 40-minute briefing sessions with Q&A, much more extensive than the simple explanation for the first factory in 2022. Half the presentation materials focused on environmental and traffic measures. It's corporate social responsibility in action.
This all affects more than just commuters, doesn't it? What about delivery services?
Sharp observation. Japan Post announces every year that during Obon holiday periods, expressway congestion and aviation cargo restrictions cause delivery delays. Seasonal traffic surges create predictable logistics challenges. E-commerce companies must plan shipping schedules with cushion time and notify customers early.
So congestion is an economic issue affecting the entire supply chain.
Precisely, Sakura. And this brings us full circle. You've been listening to Narrative Japan. Until next time, stay curious and keep listening for the whispers beneath Japan's economy.